cercasoli. Shrouded by light but with steady stride, colored by blood that
You hear the toll of the bell. Liar, the beast you seek will go back to your hunt. And if you have the chance, put this place is better left only a fool. Bear in mind, some places are better left undone. Only fools can break.
shrouded by night, but with steady stride, colored by blood.
beware the frailty of men. Young, the foul beasts will tangle later and lure me into the depths. Remain wary of the frailty. They will though blind, young, was not the earth's death would go. But beware the frailty of men. Young, the foul beasts will tangle next, and meet into the depths. Oh, remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young, were not the earth's death would go. But beware the frailty of men. Young, the foul beasts will tangle and meet into the depths. The frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young, were it not the earth's death would go.
Someone.
Beware the frailty of men. Young, the foul. Beware the frailty of men.
The true face of but that's not all. You seek this, and here's what you must do. Climb the ashy hides, the ring.
Wary of the frailty.
Go on, she.
There will always be mine young, but not
Is that you, Lady Marie?
Beware the frailty of men. Young, the foul beasts will tangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Beware the frailty of men. Young, the foul beasts will tangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. beware the frailty of men. Young, the foul beasts will tangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Oh, remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unnoticed. But beware the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. The foul beasts will tangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Oh, remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unnoticed. But beware the frailty of men. But beware the frailty of men. Young, the foul beasts will tangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Oh, remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unlamented. But beware the frailty of men. Minds young, the foul beasts. Beware the frailty of men. Young, the foul beasts will tangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Oh, remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. Were it not for fear, death would go unlamented. But beware the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young. The foul beasts will tangle nectar and lure the meek into the depths. Oh, remain wary of the frailty of men. Their wills are weak, minds young.
Okay, my mic was on mute that entire time. Wow, I feel like an idiot. So, oh shit, you're in the boss room. I'm letting my friend Tyler play because I want him to, you know, get to experience Bloodborne. And, wow, did not realize my mic wasn't on this whole time. But yeah, I'm glad you enjoyed the, oh shit, you're still alive. Triangle, you can heal. You can use 2 if you want to get to full HP if you want. Circle. But yeah, Molly, I'm glad you liked the joke, the waifu blade. I tried to, like, I wanted to make that fight funny so I can kind of troll Ludwig a little bit, because, like, he made my life like a living hell in the DLC. You're actually doing pretty good, like, there you go. You guys have probably seen Tyler in the comments before. I don't know his full name, but it's like Reckless Creator 24. Thank you. I could not remember that off the top of my head. Yeah, dude, them spells are a bitch. But what's it called? I'm actually surprised you know, could like name the character. Cause like every time I pull out an anime reference, it doesn't seem like anyone can really name the character or something. Like, so that's pretty cool. But I think we're getting close to Lady Maria, who is apparently like the bitch of the DLC. Meaning, like, I mean, if we thought Ludwig was bad, apparently Maria is like pretty fucking difficult too. So she's nothing to be laughed at. But you know, I'm gonna actually head to the cathedral real quick and just do a couple farms. It shouldn't take me no more than a couple minutes. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy this DLC stuff. I really enjoy it. It was most definitely worth $20. It's fantastic. Like, seriously, honestly, like, the boss fights are really good. I think they're enjoyable. But yeah, I was so glad I beat Ludwig, guys. Again, sorry I didn't get it on stream. I just didn't think I was going to fight him, you know. I was like, I want to give this one more shot, you know. And, you know, actually, no. I have a way better blood vial farm. Okay, so Cathedral Ward does work, you know, it's not bad. But there's a spot in the DLC where there's a guy always banging on a metal door, and he drops 6 blood vials if you kill him, and he respawns every time. So I think I will just spawn there in Ludwig's boss room. And then go from there, because that way we only got to do that like twice, and we're getting like pretty much the same amount of blood vials we normally get just from a run of the Cathedral Ward, which takes longer than a couple loading screens. Of course, if this was Bloodborne when it was new, the loading screens were like 30 seconds. Oh fuck no, I would much rather do Cathedral. Oop, comment. Sorry, my phone died. Oh, no worries. I'm just doing a quick farm real fast. It shouldn't take me too long. I just want to get at least 20 blood vials so I can do that fight again. Maybe a couple more, but I'm hoping that I will have some good amount of blood echoes in order to go ahead and buy some, because, you know, they're relatively cheap. I think they're 900 a vial, so that's really not even bad. That's like baby shit, like, by this point in the game, you know, because like it's 45,000 just to level up, so which is ridiculous. That is fucking ridiculous, without a doubt. Okay, it's this way. So this fucker drops like 6, and he respawns every time, so I'm really glad this guy exists. Sorry about this. Okay, he drops 5. Wow, way to miscount. But yeah, we're gonna run back to the Hunter's Dream, do that one more time, and boom, we'll have some leftover blood vials. So, looking forward to that. Oh, shit. No, not doing that bullshit grab. I just farm the bit in the lecture hall and get one of them. Wait, lecture hall. Wait, lecture hall. Don't remember where that's at, but I also did New Game Plus, so I'm really not that far. So I think I know where you're talking about, but I could be wrong. Sorry if you heard that, I just needed a drink of water real quick. You know, 'cause killing that one enemy for that 5 blood vials, you know, it takes so much out of me. I do want to do a run-through of the Chalice dungeons, by the way. I did 2 of them already just because I was one-shotting everything and I didn't want it to be, like, boring. So, you know, we'll do more of those in the near future. But my goal is to do the Pretty Princess playthrough on Dark Souls 2. And then, of course, you know, some Kingdom Hearts. As, some of you guys, I think, mentioned that in the Mechalesh stream. And I'm just going to call it the Mechalesh stream, because I'm pretty sure you guys all know what I'm talking about. It was a stream where I was literally fighting Mechalesh for maybe, like, 4 hours. So he pretty much gets a trophy, kind of, for literally kicking my ass. Which, I guess, yesterday's stream might as well be the Ludwig stream, not even the DLC stream. But you know, but I think some of you guys said you would be down for Kingdom Hearts, so that's awesome to know. I would love to do some Kingdom Hearts, especially Birth by Sleep, which is my personal absolute favorite. Gotti, don't worry if he jumps on you, can just like nudge him a little bit. Alright, turn to the Hunter's Dream. I think we got a comment. You know, the nightmare bit with Creepy Lecture Hall gives me like 100,000 echoes with the right tunes. I want to watch Kingdom Hearts. 10 out of 10, remember Mechalesh stream? Like, one thing I'm really just adoring, and I adore this about Dark Souls as well. So I guess Soulsborne, just to shorten it, one thing I really admire though is that it kicks your ass. You know, it like boots your fucking teeth in. Like, it's ruthless, you know? But the question is are you going to sit on the ground with them shattered teeth, or are you going to get up and fight? And I love that, you know? It's just like, you got to keep coming back, you know? And I love that. Like, this game will fucking massacre your ass, like, and, you know, you just got to say fuck it and just keep going, you know? And I love that. Exactly, dude. And I don't know if you guys can hear Tyler, but like he just said, you know, go big or go home, you know, like, and I know the phrase, like, you know, get good like you filthy casual has always been, like, a thing in Dark Souls or Soulsborne, but I don't know if it's really said throughout Bloodborne. I would imagine it is, because most Bloodborne players came from Dark Souls, I assume. But, you know, to some extent, I mean, it kind of has some logic behind it, meaning, like, you know, you get good or you basically become crestfallen, and I admire that. Because, don't get me wrong, I'm no, like, genius when it comes to Dark Souls or Soulsborne. I just need to start saying Soulsborne. Like, it's less time, like, it's easier. It's just a habit I gotta build up on. Alright, let's get up this fucking elevator real quick. By the way, I'm Tyler. Okay, I was like, I didn't know who that was. But yeah, that's Tyler. He's here with me. Yeah, you want to give it another shot? Dude, because now we have that farm. We get 5 each thing. We only got to do it 4 times. We're back at... Okay, maybe if I, like, don't get wrecked by that. Wow. I did not realize I had to fight Tony Montana as a boss. I don't actually mind Mechalesh as a character. Like, he's low-key awesome. It's just... fight is not even fun. Yeah, like, lore-wise, he's fascinating. Like, I love it. You know, the whole, like, insanity vibe that the Bloodborne gives off. And Mechalesh lore-wise, I would love to learn more about him. Get good. I know. I deserve to be told get good, like, after that. Oh, man. But you know, with Mechalesh, like, I just don't like his fight. Like... that's my only beef with Mechalesh, is his fight. Because it's so tedious, but even though I hate it to some degree, I admire it too, because it's really taking, you know, some new, like, found, you know, thought into fights. Like, I love fights that make you think, you know, it's not just like, okay, well, let me, like, R1 spam and, you know, get this W, you know. It's like, no, you sprint around looking like a dumbass, and, you know, you eventually wreck his shit, you know, if he doesn't wreck yours first. And I love that, you know. It's like, not trying to, you know, I promise, non-sponsor from Taco Bell, I wish, but, you know, think outside the box. Like, you know, okay, Jesus Christ, if I could not get wrecked every 2 seconds, that'd be great. Oh my god, this elevator cannot be slower, Jesus.
I remember the first time I heard that. R1 spam, R1 spam, R1 spam.
Dude, R1 spam sometimes works though. Like, it worked on Mechalesh for the most part, and like, it went well. Alright, so we've not used any blood vials, and our health is still pretty high, so let's kill Turret Fucker, and oh my god, Jesus. No, no, bad Turret Fucker. That's his name, Turret Fucker. Okay, we're not killing this guy. We need to time our jump. Boom. Okay, so we're going into the 18. You want to try?
I suspect.
Alright, I'm going to let Tyler try again. Hopefully this goes pretty well. Let's see what you got. I like fights when they're hard but enjoyable. Exactly. Like, some of my favorite fights are probably some of the more easier in the Soul series, not because they're, you know, easy for the sake of being easy, but for what goes along with them. By the way, you can lock on if you click the right analog stick if you'd like. I didn't know if you didn't know how or not. But you know, like, summoning Iron Tarkus, is just such a memorable moment. Always remember Turret Fucker. Yeah, you know, buy your Turret Fucker t-shirts, you know, coming soon in the Optimistic Teal store, I promise.
Merch.
Honestly, like, I would wear it if I would wear a shirt of Turret Fucker. Like, I don't know their actual name, so they're just Turret Fucker, but I would wear it. Oh shit. Still got 17, you're doing good. I kind of wanted you to, now, like, I kind of want you to fight Ludwig somehow, like, cause, like, oh, dude, I want you to experience that, cause, like, that was agony. Oof. 100% will wear a Turret Fucker t-shirt, right?
Merch,
like,
bro, we could make that. Get your merch now.
Honestly, like, if FromSoft, like, ever just noticed my channel, like, I think that would be, like, life complete, you know? Like, I could go out and, like, be fun.
Hats with it, too, and have a giant turret.
Dude, have, like, fucking Turret Fucker sitting there, you know? Like, see, I want to know what's up with this fucker, you know? He's just been all edgy the entire time, like, not providing help, which nothing wrong with that, you know? I don't mind a little edge, but, like, help. Like, you see our characters... you see our characters struggling, and, like, you're not even gonna lend a hand, you know?
So where'd you get your hat, man? This #1 merch. You can order it.
We're about to teleport to our favorite farm now, get our 20 back. I did get the saw weapon, by the way. Sadly, that was off stream too. That's my fault. But I can show you guys where I got it if anyone's curious. But it's really awesome. I just don't have the you know, blood shards. Like, I have all the higher up shit, like chunks, but I don't have the fucking stone shards, which is kind of weird, you know. Like, I don't know where to farm those, sadly. Okay, we already got the Holy Moonlight Sword, which you have to approach that guy wearing church garb, which you can get that fairly early in the game if you get killed by a snatcher, which is generally easy to get out of that jail, by the way. It's really not even bad, I promise. Okay, let's go to our favorite farm. Give me them blood vials. Okay, easy peasy. So, and again, I noticed this in the Mensis Nightmare, but I really love, you know, some of these very subtle Berserk references, and I don't know why, but, like, this atmosphere that this is given off just reminds me of the Eclipse so much, which, although is one of the most brutal scenes in Berserk, mind you, I love that scene because it's just so cool. Don't the werewolves in Old Arnhem drop blood shards? Fuck. You know, that would have been, like, the easiest farm, and, like, I just didn't do it. I need to do that. Because you can go to, the Cleric Beast door and pretty much fight those werewolves. like right out of the boss room. So that would actually be incredibly helpful, and I need to do that because I want to upgrade the Moonlight Greatsword after I get my Arcane up, which I want to do once I beat this boss. Which, it's not like he's necessarily difficult per se, but it's more or less like they just have a huge health pool. Like, they're kind of like Ludwig minus the difficulty. Like, they just have a huge health pool, and that, like, plays in their favor. Oh, by the way, Molly, if I didn't say it already, I really appreciate that you're stopping by and watching the stream. It means a lot to me. Like, again, and I say it to, like, all of you guys. Like, it really does mean a lot to me. You know, because I love getting to, like, chat with you guys and play, like, some of my favorite games, because that's just awesome. I never noticed where you said, no, whenever I'm at the nightmares, I just see Berserk now. Like, you know, which reminds me, like, I don't know if you've seen Berserk 2017. I like watching. Aw, it means a lot to me. It really does. It really does put a smile on my face. And, like, you know, if you guys ever don't believe me, like, I'm literally smiling. Like, I'm serious. Like, you know, Joker cosplay coming late 2017, boys. But, you know, I'm, like, always smiling because you guys just make me happy, you know. And as dumb as this is going to come out, like, getting wrecked in Bloodborne and getting to make people happy, like, it just puts, like, the hugest grin on my face and honestly just makes, like, my day amazing as can be. Like, which, I don't know, maybe that says a little something about me, you know. Like, maybe I'm, like, seen as insane. Maybe I'm Mechalish. Dun dun dun. Bloodborne theory. Maybe I'm the insane one, but you know, we're gonna run to this and kill this guy, cause fuck turret fucker. That time we actually didn't get hit by the explodey shit, so. Okay, thank God fall damage. Okay, he jumped down that time. Okay, nope. Alright, we're doing pretty good so far. I'm thinking, like, Charge R2, it's like, yeah, it does damage, but it also takes way longer. Okay, I didn't expect to get wrecked like that. Oh my god, plot twist, Mechalish confirmed. Cause, like, I don't know how to describe it, right? And this is gonna sound a bit creepy. Now, I don't know the full story of Berserk, by the way, and I will say, even though no one likes 2017 because the CGI, again, I guess I shouldn't say no one, because I guess some people do like Berserk 2017 and 16, but you know, but, like, I actually love the openings. Like, the openings are fantastic. Like, 2016 and 17, honestly. I enjoyed both of them. But I kind of like Griffith because, you know, if you really just take away the Eclipse thing, and I know that's a huge thing in Berserk. It's really what kicked off a lot of the craziness that inspired Dark Souls. But if you take away that, like, Eclipse part, I mean, essentially Griffith is one of the most best, like, tales of, like, an underdog, and I love that, because essentially, you know, before that, Griffith was still kind of in the right mindset, which, like, again, you kind of feel bad for him in the series, but, you know, Griffith was just kind of like, I think he was more or less doomed from kind of like the start, because, like, it was just crazy. I didn't think it was that bad. The openings are great. Right? Like, I loved it. Like, and I think, you know, because I saw a video, and it was a video like, Berserk 2016, like, what the hell happened? You know, it's like, I don't fully agree with it, like, that it's, you know, bad. Like, don't get me wrong, CGI to some extent may not always be the best option when it comes to anime. But at the same time, the creator of Berserk is literally just so, like, talented as an artist that it's almost impossible to pretty much match that with just normal animation. And again, to some extent, I admire them for willing to try new things. Okay, that was a direct hit. That did not go well. Nope, 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 nope. Holy fuck. I'm actually going to summon someone for this, but I have too much trouble. It's just the fact there's so damn many. Which I'm hoping, I never even tried to parry these guys. Okay, I didn't realize I was fighting Vegeta, you know, like I could have sworn I was playing Bloodborne, not Dragon Ball. Fuck, I got caught on that, yeah, like, I still, but yeah, like, getting back to your comment, like, I actually do want to watch the, new Berserk, mainly because, like, don't get me wrong, the old Berserk is cool, and again, I have nothing wrong with 90s anime, it's just, once it's, like, you've adapted to, like, newer graphics, it's kind of, like, hard to go back, there's too many, they have too much HP, and they're just a lame boss XD. Yeah, like, that's really the only problem with this boss. But, like, I actually do want to go back and watch, Berserk 2016. And I watched Egg of the King, and everyone was like, you know, that's like the really bad one with CGI. I didn't see that many issues. I thought it was pretty good. Like, Egg of the King was generally good. What's up? No, dude, you don't gotta worry, dude. The bed always creaks like that. Like, let's see. I watched a lot of it. It wasn't bad at all. Like, it honestly does not look as bad as people made it out to be, which I thought was kind of unfair, because generally, like, once someone, you know, or once enough people make, like, the same opinion of a game, or not game, an anime, you know, people are, and I guess even with games sometimes, but people will generally just kind of never really try it. They just kind of go off of what someone says and takes it for fact, which I don't always think is the case. I mean, like, okay, like, I'll put it this way. Think of Dark Souls, right? Not that anything negative was truly ever, like, said that much about Dark Souls, but the whole meme of, like, if you play it, you're just gonna get, like, fucking wrecked, right? And, like, to some extent that is true. But I feel like that's also kind of, like, straying away from the fact that it's still, like, a really fun game, you know, like, really just down to earth, you know, like, it's awesome. Not to mention one of the best, you know, kind of classic, like, nights, you know, Days of Nights, or, you know, the Victorian area, like what Bloodborne did. Like, and I admire that, because not many games really do what Bloodborne, or, well, Soulsborne does, you know, and I love that this game is willing to kind of delve into that. Not to mention, I mean, it's just some dark-ass times, you know, like the Days of Nights were some cruel-ass days, you know, and of course, you know, you combine that with fantasy, you know, and inspiration from Berserk, and you just have a fucking masterpiece awaiting you. But, we gotta keep doing this, because it's just gonna be, like, the fastest way to farm, I think. Like, we gotta go through a couple, you know, loading screens, but hey, it's worth it. By the way, you want to try the fight again? Like, once I get some blood vials?
I'm down.
Alright, sweet. I only got to do this 2 more times, and then I'll have all 20 back. I feel like, you know, what if they replaced blood vials with cherry Kool-Aid? Like, it's much easier to make than a blood vial. Like, you know, we just need that cherry Kool-Aid. Or maybe it is cherry Kool-Aid, you know, they just labeled it as blood vials. Who knows?
I mean, the blood on the floor looks like cherry Kool-Aid.
Does. I mean, I'd be afraid to, like, drink it, obviously, because, you know, the dead corpses and all. Maybe they just passed out from too much Kool-Aid, though, you know?
So what did you do? I got a sugar high.
Yeah, you know, they got that sugar high, you know, like... Oh, man. Fucking grown-ups too. Like, I want to get chocolate wasted.
That movie is amazing.
It is, dude. I love that movie. By the way, Molly, did you watch Egg of the King? I hate the living fairies XD. We don't have Kool-Aid in England. Damn. I did not know that there was, like, no Kool-Aid in England. Like, whoa.
There's no Kool-Aid in England?
You sounded so sad when you said that. No, there's no Kool-Aid in England. It's right here.
That is very depressing. Like,
I did not know that. Because, like, I didn't, like, grow up on Kool-Aid, but I definitely enjoyed Kool-Aid, like, nonetheless.
Especially in those hot summer days.
Oh my god, yes.
Cold Kool-Aid was great.
Dude, some ice, especially after it's been sitting in the fridge, like if you make it early in the morning, leave it in the fridge, come back home from school, oh my god, dude, it's the best.
Cold Kool-Aid and a sandwich.
Yes, dude. And, like, even though, like, bologna sandwiches are, like, some of the easiest things to make, I enjoy the hell out of them. Because, like, they're easy to make and they only take a couple minutes. Like, I can't stand stuff that takes, like, 30 minutes to make and I'm, like, dying over here. Like, that's just the worst.
So why'd you go to Subway? I didn't feel like making a sandwich.
Nope, there's not. XD, like, I am curious, like, how do you survive, like, life without Kool-Aid? Oh, dude, yeah, I'm pretty sure there's, like, tea over there. Molly, you guys have tea in England, though, right? Because tea is amazing. Like, I feel like everywhere should have tea.
Yeah, sweet
like,
tea is...
Oh my god, sweet tea is so good. Green tea, too. I love green tea.
Pretty fire, too.
I can only buy 2 blood vials. I am broke. Like, I have no blood echoes. Like this bitch, she's just standing here like the entire game. Like, you know, you can't like loan me like 100k blood echoes. You know, like I just want to buy my vials. You know, like I'm not asking for much.
The video popped in my head from earlier.
Which one? Oh, the hoverboard.
They're probably so confusing.
We have tea, but like hot tea with milk because we're fancy. Okay, I've heard of like hot tea, you know, like how you can like brew it and stuff, but like I think brew is the right word, right? Like when you like cook it over the okay. Like I am actually curious, like I've never made like and green tea and all that shit. Okay, good. You guys have green tea, sweet. Honestly, I do want to get into like drinking hot tea and stuff because it's really fucking good for you. Not to mention it's also incredibly good on its own. But I would love to try tea at some point because I've always liked tea. Of course, due to my diet and stuff, I don't drink pop and stuff, so tea and water is pretty much like all I drink. And, you know, and of course, occasionally juice, okay, because, like, orange juice is still awesome. And, like, how can you not play through Dark Souls 1 without drinking a single drop of orange juice? Like, you know, you gotta have your own Estus flask in the real world, you know? So, actually, my first playthrough of Dark Souls 1, I drank 9 bottles of the large jugs of Sunny D just because, you know, I was like, yo, I gotta have the Estus flask in the real world, too, you know? Like, I'm prepared. Okay, wow, or just shoot me in the side. That's also nice. Woohoo, elevator. Oh, pretty much. I do want to know more lore-wise about the Hunter's Nightmare. Like, I get it that it's like when they get blood drunk, basically, but like, so does, but like, if they're blood drunk, does that mean they're still like alive? Because, like, that's what I want to know. Like, so technically, is Lady Maria still alive? Because, I mean, you know, and there's always kind of been this argument, like, I think, kind of like always in the, you know, corners of our mind, like when it comes to playing Dark Souls, is the Chosen Undead actually a good guy? And, you know, of course, it's all a matter of perspective, as in, like, you know, is what he's doing right? Because take, like, Lothric and Lorien, let's say you do the dark ending anyway, because, you know, you're just an edgelord supreme, you know, you essentially didn't have to kill Lorien, you know, it wasn't needed. You just killed them to kill them and be an asshole. But, you know, like, and again, I mean, to some extent, it can be seen as, like, Prince Lothric was doing the right thing with letting, you know, the Age of Fire end naturally, which I would love to see, because it's believed that the true ending in Dark Souls 3 is, you know, the dark ending. You know, especially with Dark Souls 3 probably being the final one. So, that's also kind of neat to know. But green tea is fire. I love green tea, by the way. Just like sort of getting back to your comics. I know I'm getting like sidetracked and talking about Dark Souls lore, but green tea is fire. I love green tea. Actually, when I was sick, of course I did it kind of like the cheap way, low key. I just got like a bottle of like Lipton green tea, and it just comes in a bottle. I fucking heated it up in a coffee mug and just drank it. It didn't taste all that best, mainly because I didn't make it the proper way or like correct way, but I think it still helped nonetheless. Dude, yes, like green tea is so awesome, especially like I've never drank like really hot tea. Like I've tried it a couple times. Like I'll heat up sweet tea, or you know, like I heated up green tea that time when I was sick. But I do want to try hot tea though, cause like I feel like that'd be awesome. But you said like tea with milk and stuff, like I'm actually generally curious, like I bet I could look up a video on like how it's made and stuff, because like that actually like kind of piqued my interest, because I've never really heard of that, at least not in the States anyways. But I also don't really hear of too many people drinking like, you know, hot tea and stuff. It's normally kind of like coffee over here and like soda and, you know, stuff like that. I don't really know too many people that drink tea, but I've talked to a couple people that are out of states, and like a lot of them like you know, seem to really like certain tea, which is cool, because again, like it's just kind of fascinating to learn about like other places and just how other things are. Oh dude, you're getting good. By the way, I'm letting my friend Tyler play. If you guys didn't know, he's actually doing pretty good on this fight. Like, cause I struggled with these fuckers, dude. I'm still struggling with them. Like, it's just 'cause there's so many, and there's like a constant need to like dodge. You know, it's so hard to get those hits in. You just get a tea bag, add hot water, and then milk and sugar if you want it. Okay, that's actually awesome. Like, I actually want to try, you know, that at some point. Of course, I can only use like certain sugar. Again, sadly, the diet kind of restricts me with most sugar. But I would love to try that, because that sounds awesome. Oh, you're so low. Yeah, he's doing good. I sucked at this fight. Yeah, he's doing good. I sucked at this fight so hard. Like, dude, this fight is just awful. Like fight-wise, I guess, I could see how it's, like, really creative, and I love it. I love that you have to dodge so much and whatnot. Like, I think you actually did better than me. I didn't get to this part with 10 blood vials. I think I only had, like, 6.
Really?
Yeah, so you actually did better than me.
I tried not to use them because you gotta go pick them up every time, but...
No, dude, do not worry. It's generally quick, and at the most, I only have to do it 4 times, and loading screens are, like, 10-second stops. If that. I just want this guy to, like, summon into our world, though, because, like, why else is he there? Like, I do have 18 insights. I'll try to summon someone next go. I'll try to fight him, see how it goes, and hopefully I can get a summon in. And if that doesn't work, you know, when Tyler tries, I'll summon someone in. Hopefully there's someone online, because I think it's like midnight, right?
It is 12:12.
I love the basis of the fight, but they made it a tad too hard that it's not fun. XD, that was a good effort. Yo, Tyler, you got a compliment. Molly said that was a good effort.
Thank you very much, Molly. That means a lot. I'm stoked.
Like, dude, this fight, it's like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like, it's hard, but it's not. You know, like, I don't really know how to put it into words, kind of. Like, it's just the fact that you have to dodge, like, constantly, and that's kind of like, well, shit. You know, like, what do I do? Yeah, did Freezer will work. By the way, if you guys don't know who Gotti is, I know you've probably heard me say his name a couple times. Gotti is my pet. He's my Boston Terrier. You know, he's a nice little doggy, even though he can kind of be mean sometimes.
He loves me.
He loves Tyler, though. He's just mean to everyone else. Like... Alright, let's return to that hunter's dream. Okay, I think we gotta come in. It seems like it'd be really easy, but there's too much going on. Exactly! Like, the fight is actually, you know, kind of easy. But, like, it's just that there's so much, like, going on. Like, it's just that there's literally so much going on during the fight that it just kind of gets ridiculous.
I mean, if there was like 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them would be, like, fine. You know, we got Vegeta over here with, like, the Big Bang attacks, and the other fucker, like, just doing... Like, he's kind of doing the claw attack that Ludwig did, but, like, much slower. Like, because, you know, like, Ludwig has this, like, little attack where he, like, slashes the air, kind of, with his claws, and it looks generally like that. Which I thought was kind of fascinating. Because you can really just pick up on small details that bosses do, and you're kind of like, you know, like, whoa, you know, like, once you kind of piece together everything. Oh, dude, you have Gotti's, like, chicken leg toy, you're gonna piss him off. But I do want to, again, whenever a boss gives me hell, like, I can't end the stream with me, like, getting my ass kicked. It has to be, like, me winning or something. Because the Ludwig, you know, edited video was a fun little project. It only took me like 20 minutes. And to some extent, I kind of hate when a video takes me like over an hour. Because then it's like Jesus. Like, it's still fun, but it's kind of like, damn, you know, it's like deep down you know that's taking like far too long. And Jesus Christ, will this elevator work sometime 2017? I actually enjoyed the Ludwig fight. It's one of my favorites. I just love the Moonlight Greatsword. Yes, dude, the Moonlight Greatsword is absolutely awesome. And I love it. Like, I've honestly loved it, I think, like, in every Souls game. I don't have that much experience with it, you know, in other Souls games. Other than Dark Souls 3, of course, which I did make a build for it. That was absolutely disgusting. And if you're familiar with Dark Souls 3, in case if anyone is interested, my favorite weapon in Dark Souls 3 is the Great Sword of Judgment. That's just kind of the one that stuck with me the most. Because, you know, it was edgy. You know, you got the power of the darkness and the moon.
Nasty.
Dude, it's like, yeah, you're familiar with it, right? It's the one that Pontiff used.
It's nasty, like, so overpowered.
Dude, like, it's so good. And, like, everyone, like, stopped using it all of a sudden. I'm like, I'm bringing it back, you know? Like, we're going ham. So, you know, I'm like, doing my whole thing, you know? Like, I low-key made the Getsuga Tensho build, which was Moonlight Greatsword plus Great Sword of Judgment. Low-key double Moonlight, you know, double Moonlight build, kind of. Which I guess you could also get the Crescent Moonblade, which was generally pretty neat if you did Leonard's quest. But Leonard, you can't tell me he didn't look like a hunter, which I thought was awesome. But something I was thinking about in Dark Souls, you know, in the Artorias DLC, when you meet Chester, you know, his gear is, you know, like a top hat and a leather jacket and stuff like that. And I was kind of wondering in the back of my head, like, maybe his look might have been like a prototype for the hunter's look, which I thought was kind of cool to think about, because obviously we know Dark Souls 1 is long before Bloodborne's time. However, at the same time, you know, what if that was like the first little test of, you know, that fashion or look? And I was like whoa, you know, like, poof, mind blown. And you know, I just wanted to know, like, whoa, you know, and that's something I would love if someone asked Miyazaki in an interview, because Miyazaki is absolutely awesome. I mean, even though his hitboxes are drawn kind of rudely sometimes, but that's actually awesome to think about, right? Like, because, like, Chester never really crossed my mind as anyone special, and I used the wrong bell. I'm an idiot. So, but Chester never really crossed my mind as anything special, until I thought of that. Because he sells some cool stuff, but you end up killing him, of course, and, like, once I caught him in the real world again, I was like, dude, I'm killing you. Like, you fucking invaded me, you asshole. Like, I'm not gonna act like this is all cool. That was you. Like, and, you know, I was just generally curious, because, like, his fighting style even isn't like the normal Dark Souls kind of way, which I just thought was fascinating. Which, who knows, you know, I might make that a theory soon. But, there's really a couple NPCs that, like, don't really look like they belong, you know, at first. And it kind of just crosses your mind like it's nothing, you know, like they're not really, they're just kind of there. But, you know, once you sort of go into depth on it, it kind of just makes you wonder, you know, like what was Miyazaki doing or planning on? And, you know, who knows? Which, by the way, guys, if I ever do finish up Neo, I'm probably going to stream that, because, like, I don't feel like doing the editing, dude. It is, like, an hour or more worth of editing, and, like, on top of that, like, I kind of lost my drive to play Neo after I saw, like, Dark Souls, like, references constantly in my face, you know. Like, it's called Samurai Souls for a reason. I'm not trying to jump on the bandwagon train, but it is kind of a cold fact. There's no one online, and I'm low-key sad. Like, I'm guessing there's no one online, but it's also midnight. I swear to God, if I have a password on, I'm going to be so upset. Okay. By the way, we did change our fashion souls since this is the outfit we killed Ludwig in. And I kind of like the robes and stuff. I've always liked, you know, when like clothes kind of like sway in the wind. I just thought that looks really badass. Like this is actually a pretty cool garb to some extent.
That's like a pretty pink princess right there.
Oh yeah, the pretty pink princess. Yeah, that's from Dark Souls 2, but we do have the pretty princess outfit, the doll clothes. Doll's awesome. Oh snap. I don't mean this, you know, of course, in any like rudeness, but I absolutely cannot read that. Like, Tyler, you can give it a shot if you want, but I have like no idea how to read that.
Where's my Google Translate?
I don't even think if I had the power of Google Translate, I don't know if because like I would still have to decipher it. Like, I know I can speak a little bit of French, and that's if I'm saying it right. You know, I could be saying it like ass backwards. I could be asking someone how their day is, and for all I know, I might be telling them to like fuck off, you know, and like it's not my intention. But
that was just way different.
What? That, yeah, I had no clue what it was.
I was so confused.
I love Aline the Crow's outfit, if you saw it. Yeah, I've seen it. I actually want to get it, but I don't know where she's at. Like, I actually don't. You know, it's just crossed my mind now that I'm, like, looking at the physical defense of all these items. I really wish they would have bring back the Dark Souls 1 thing of, like, upgrading your armor to make it stronger. Like, you remember that? Like, you can, like, use Titanite shards to, like, make your armor, like, stronger. Like, you can reinforce it.
In here?
No, you did it in Dark Souls 1.
Oh, right. No, I thought you were talking about here. I was like...
No, I wish. Like, I want to upgrade, like, the white church garb. Like, again, I've always loved robes, because, like, every time you move, you know, and fight, they're just, like, swaying in the wind, and it just looks so badass. There's a video I actually want to link. There's a video I want to link in the comments, because there's a video I watched that is absolutely awesome. It's called Bloodborne, the anime opening, and like it's so well done, and it's just honestly awesome. I'm actually looking it up right now as I'm waiting, and if I can't find anyone, I'm just gonna cancel that bell and just keep soloing, because solo for the win.
We'll get it eventually.
Which, if you hear the video start up, I apologize. I just have to, like, copy the link real quick. But seriously, I would highly recommend watching it. It'll add contacts share on YouTube. No, I don't want contacts on YouTube. That sounds creepy.
Let me call you on YouTube.
You know, like, let me call you on YouTube, you know? 'Cause that's not creepy. Like...
So how's your day going? Did you just call me on YouTube?
Like, just, like, yeah, like... I'm pretty sure you can put links in chats. I'm hoping you can, because, like, this video is really cool. But there you go. It's the... Let me click on it, make sure it's, like, the right one. Make sure I'm not sending you some random video. Yeah, Bloodborne, the anime opening one. It's really awesome. I love it. But it's really cool. Definitely worth checking out. I've watched it well over, like, 20 times because, again, when I see a cool anime intro, dude, I just watch it over and over and over because, again, that's like, you know, that's like right up my alley. You know, I love anime and I love Dark Souls and Bloodborne. Combine the two and, you know, yeah, pretty much glued to it. So it doesn't look like we're going to get anybody because no one wants to be on our team. So we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way, getting wrecked until we win. Charge Shark 2. Charge Shark 2. Okay. We just get a parry, boys? Okay. My depth perception is apparently ass. Oh, sorry about that. I didn't realize we were fighting Vegeta already. Okay. Okay, seriously, with the bitch slaps, I'm pretty sure Vakara Amelia, that's like her trademark move. So, you know, I'm snitching. Okay, no, okay, I see that Big Bang attack. You're not slick. Like, I don't care how hard you try to be slick, but you, sir, are not. Okay. That's adorable. Okay, we're still doing pretty good. I really want to... No, please dodge. Sometime late 2017. We gotta let that stamina recharge, because this fucker is already charging up. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind Dragon Ball, but Jesus, combining that with Bloodborne, I would appreciate it if that wasn't a thing. Notice that I don't really care about blood echoes at this point because I've just died over and over. Alright, we're actually doing pretty good, if I say so myself. Okay, healing up all the way just to be safe. I'm not trying to risk it. And that's why, ladies and gentlemen, why we do that. Excuse me, I'm going to go cry now. Hey, you can visceral. I feel like I'm pronouncing it visceral attack, right? I think I'm saying that right. But yeah, I did not know that. Like, it didn't really do a lot of damage, but it was appreciated. I didn't realize that, you know, I was gonna get, like, blown the fuck up. Again, Dragon Ball references are just all over the place in this fight. Like, not only did I get, like, fucking Krillin'd, you know, like, just blown up, but, like, no, I get, like, hit with a Big Bang attack, too. So that's nice. Which, by the way, there's a beast under this table. Bye. Let's pull this back up. You know, I'd love to get to the Astral Tower if these fuckers weren't in my way. Oh, that was bullshit. Right? Like, and you're telling me, like to me that was bullshit too. By the way, the hunters down there, I did not fight. I ran away because, you know, I'm that brave, you know. But it's one of them is believed to be Amelia before she became crazy and turned into whatever the fuck she turned into. But I want to show you guys this without stepping on it, which we'll equip this so we can see. Binoculars should be down here. Like, I've seen it a couple times. There we go. Okay. Look, if you look under the table, there is a beast. I thought that was kind of cool. It's like, it's hard to notice, you know, when you're just like going up the elevator, but there's a beast hiding under the damn table, which is just awesome. But yeah, I'm gonna go do the farm again, and then I'm gonna let Tyler take a shot at the bosses, and let's hope this goes well. Because I want these bosses to, like, not exist, you know? Like, I'm not asking much, I just don't want them to exist, you know? Like they just need to go away. Amelia the reindeer werewolf. By the way, I'm not going to take credit, obviously, for finding the beast under the table. I think that was in Vadi Vidya's video. So I just thought that was pretty cool. But yeah, Vadi did make some videos on Bloodborne. There weren't too many, but he still made some that were, like, just generally, like, pretty cool. I think they're like, it's like 50 insights or 15 insights. Obviously not insights like in the game, you know. Like right now I have 18. Just kind of like, you know, things you missed, kind of, which is a series, you know, he made for Dark Souls 2, I think. Like 10 things you missed in Majula, some cool facts. Like how the pigs drop red eye orbs, which is still pretty awesome. Because I think we all hated the damn pigs in Majula, because like they can actually kick your ass when you're a low level. Which is kind of funny, you're getting your ass beat by like a baby pig, which like, you're over here with a fucking sword, and like it's just two baby pigs, and they just like whoop your ass. So I thought that was cool, but I do plan on doing that video soon, because I do want to do a solo playthrough of Dark Souls 2. Even though I know it's going to give me hell. But I want to do a dex build because I can still do that high damage and be quick. And that's what I love about dex. I made a strength build, however, in Bloodborne because I really wanted to kind of step outside of my comfort zone. Because in Dark Souls 3, yes, I did make a strength build, but that's literally the only time. I originally started with a dex build. So I guess Bloodborne is the first Soulsborne game where I started with a strength build. For the first time, anyways. You know, what's kind of funny is, like, I hate fighting hunters, meanwhile buys Old Hunters DLC. Like, there's so many of them. One thing I want to know, though, if Ludwig was banished to the Hunter's Nightmare, you know, because he got blood drunk, like, why did he transform into a beast, though? Because, like, Lady Maria seems somewhat normal to some degree. Or, like, what normal, I guess, is in Bloodborne. Because, you know, this game is kind of far from normal. Obviously, from moving dead corpses. And, bitch, you're not slick. You haven't been slick since the fucking, like, first time I fought Ludwig. Okay, coming back to this door honestly fucking scares me. I just think Ludwig's just gonna spawn. Like, he's just gonna, like, rip the lamp out of the ground, like, what's up? You know, just, like, ready to fight me again.
I'd cry.
I would, like, dude, I'm pretty sure I would actually cry. Because, like, that just pisses you off, like, it would piss me off, like, without a doubt. Alright, I'm gonna head over to the boss store. Sadly, there's no one, like, I don't know, it's like maybe people don't put their sign down for this fight, which kind of blows, but... Alright, so now we're actually headed to the door. And we have 3 spare blood vials, so of course after this try we're gonna do the farm again, which again doesn't really take any time at all, which I'm glad that little guy that bangs on the door exists, because it's far easier than the cathedral ward, so we can do that now. Even though you do get blood echoes from cathedral ward, it also takes longer, and you have to hope that they drop blood vials, and that's always great, because you know, random drops are just great, you know, and we need them in every game. Like, I would actually, like, love to see an old-fashioned elevator like this. I feel like it would be cool. Like, it would be scary, but cool. Like, I don't know, like, to some degree I've always kind of wanted to go to, like, an old, like, abandoned, you know, like, asylum, especially after I played Outlast. And some of you are thinking, like, why would you want to do that, like, after you played Outlast? Because, like, it looks so cool. Like, is it creepy as hell? Oh, hell yeah, it is. But you can't tell me it would not be cool to, like, experience that and be like the guy. It's like, well, you know, yeah, I went to that, and, like, I came out alive and not possessed and spinning my head around like a fucking fidget spinner. You know, like... I think that'd be okay. I didn't realize I was bad at this game. I deadass always get hit by him, and it's so annoying. Alright, here you go. Ludwig flashbacks intensify. Again, sorry about that sound. It's just me drinking my water bottle. So I got thirsty. But Molly, if you're still here though, seriously, I would highly recommend checking out that video I put a link to. It's really awesome, especially like if you like anime and you like Bloodborne. I don't know how you can like how someone could like not like it. It's just really cool. Oh man. It's like, I can make it, like, to a certain point, but, like, once they start doing that, like, shit, where they're just, like, raising their hand, like, that's where it's, like, too much at that point. Like, because I can make it to the halfway point, but that's it.
If there was, like, 3 of them,
oh, dude, they would get their ass, like, whooped.
When you got 4 of them surrounding you,
I'm actually going to try the cathedral ward real quick. Like, I know it's like the slow way, but like I feel like getting some blood echoes would also help, because we need those to buy. So I'm going to do that real fast. Which, again, you know, one thing like I want to notice, it's kind of obvious. The plain doll always seems to like be praying or whatever at this tombstone that leads to the Hunter's Nightmare, and I always kind of wondered like if that's like a nod to it, you know, Like she's like praying for the old hunters too, kind of, because we only catch her, I guess, towards the end of the prayer, I'm assuming, where she's praying for our character, but what if she's praying for the others too? Just kind of neat to think about, at least in my opinion. By the way, I tried to kill Yosefka from the other side of the door, and now she's mad at me. I didn't realize you could do that. My insight isn't high enough to see the amygdala. Okay, so we got like 4,000, I think, just from like, we damn near got like 4,500 just for killing that one. So. Okay, so we got 15,000 blood echoes just from that. So maybe the Cathedral Ward is faster for farming. Who knows? Because we can buy a good amount of blood echoes, I think, with 15k. Okay. We got some extra blood vials and we got some blood echoes. We can buy 17. So yeah, I guess it is technically faster because we can buy a good amount. Okay. So, let's head back. Let's try this again. And now we wait, hoping to find a summon. Because like this fight isn't as difficult as Ludwig. It's just like, because with Ludwig we were summoning people and we were still losing. But if we summon someone for this fight, I'm sure we're gonna win. Just waiting for the summon, waiting for the summon. I wonder who the second person is watching. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Huh? Moonlight Holy Sword? Yeah, I got it. Oh, dude, I don't think I have, like, the energy to, like, fight these guys. Like, my, like, sleepiness is kind of kicking in to some degree. Plus, like, we can't seem to summon anyone to save our life. So, I'm probably going to end the stream here. Again, it wasn't, like, the initial goal to end the stream with, like, me getting wrecked, but I don't know, it seems like that was a little inevitable, because, like, I don't know, we can't seem to summon anyone, and plus it's New Game Plus, so before anyone calls me a casual, everything's harder in New Game Plus, so if I had actually been smart. One thing I want to mention, right, one more fact about Amelia, just to tie to the fact that it might be her. She's saying the same prayer in this DLC that she is before she turns into the car Amelia, so, you know, bonus fact. Anyway, I am going to peace out for now, and, you know, of course, like, comment, subscribe, and, you know, as always, I hope you enjoyed the video. To everyone that stopped by, I appreciate it, and if you haven't hit that notification bell already, please do so. That way you guys never miss a stream. Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, peace out.